neighbor, as a Connecticut representative, but most importantly, as a fellow American. Together, we join here with one collective voice and one focused purpose: to remember and honor the heroes of 9/11. We take pause as we remember the 2,973 people who perished under sunny skies 10 years ago this morning in the deliberate, deadly terrorist attack on our beautiful country. 8:46 a.m., Flight 11 hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center. 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 hit the South Tower in Lower Manhattan. 34 minutes later, at 9:37 a.m., Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon. And 26 minutes after that, at 10:03, Flight 93 was most likely diverted from hitting our nation's capital and crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. On 9/11/2001, we watched in horror, disbelief, and heartache as this tragedy unfolded. On 9/11/2001, our eyes collectively wept, our hearts collectively broke, as our fellow Americans lost their children, their mothers and their fathers, their sisters and their brothers, and their friends. On 9/11, a decade ago, we were awestruck and humbled as we watched our nation's first responders, police and firefighters race into the buildings that everyone else was so focused on getting out of. These men and women were selfless, with courage and determination, and many of them never came out. Since 9/11, the war on terrorism has continued to exact a toll on our great country. In the past 10 years, over 2 wars, terrorism has taken 6,000 American servicemen and women and sent home 45,000 more wounded. For their sacrifice, we gather here today as Americans. For the sacrifice of the firefighters, the police, and the first responders on 9/11, in their memory, we gather here today as Americans. And for the nearly 3,000 souls who perished on 9/11, we gather here today in Stafford Springs as Americans. And for the brave passengers and crew on the 4 hijacked flights, and for the families that were forever left behind to grieve, for them, we gather here in Stafford Springs, Connecticut as Americans. Due to the outstanding efforts of the West Stafford Fire Department, led by Joe Lorenzetti, our town has a permanent memorial of one of the most significant historical events in American history. We can pass this memorial, as I do every day now on my way to work, and remember. We can come here and touch this memorial and feel it and hear the echoes of our own American tragedy. And we can use this piece of broken yet still strong steel as a reminder that Americans are strong. Americans are resilient. Americans will unite in the face of adversity. And we, the people, for the people, can never be crumbled. Thank you.